We need like a table to like put our stuff on.
Yeah.
I don't like having my drink on the ground.
I feel like I'm gonna like spill it.
Yeah,
or,
I feel like I'm literally gonna be like,
So don't do
oh,
that.
dog, no, you don't. You have
What?
this stupid ass fucking thing hanging
'Cause I
off your
keep losing
hydro.
them.
This
I keep
is so
losing
lame.
them.
Like this.
Bitch.
This is actually
The way
lame.
that you even
gang.
noticed it is like weird.
This is lame. You ready or what?
Yes.
Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait.
Fam. Why does it look so nice today? Like the can just looks. Am I tripping or does it look like super nice right now?
It's matching us. Hey,
yeah,
why
look.
isn't mine cold?
Huh?
Why isn't mine? Why is
I
mine?
know that's about. Huh? Acting like I didn't know. Why is it my cold? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. This is my last cold one. I'm not giving you my cold one, bro. I got one more cold one, but it's the OG. It's not the blue one. It's the regular flavor.
Let me get that.
You want the cold one? You're actually gonna make me get up after I just started recording to get you the cold one, bro.
Thanks. Here you go. Okay, so now we have variety.
Yeah. See, now we got more than one. That one still matches our outfits too.
Here.
I don't know if y'all have noticed, but we kind of try to color coordinate which one we're gonna drink with the fits. You ready?
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a good day. When the bull cracks right, it's gonna be a good day. 11.
11? What?
It's episode 11.
Double. Like, okay, this is our first double digit.
Yeah.
Second double digit.
I don't want to talk about what happened 2 weeks ago. We're not gonna talk about it.
Oh yeah.
We're just gonna skip over it.
We did lose our streak.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. It is Delta Airlines' fault, and it is Germany's fault. I will not take the blame for this because I tried. I tried my hardest to upload that fucking video.
Dude.
I spent my entire 3-hour flight from Dallas to New York editing that fucking podcast, trying to make sure it was gonna post, and it didn't. It was posting for like 13 hours, and it never posted. So no, I will not take that as an L. We still have our streak going, and yeah, we're just gonna. That's it. We're not gonna touch on it no more.
Okay.
We're done. Back again. Do you want to do it? You haven't done it.
Okay.
Did you do it last week?
I'm down.
I don't know. Last week was the
No.
Germany episode. Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna do it? Take it away,
Ready?
Angie.
Hi guys, welcome back to El Luchador podcast. I am your host, one of your hosts, Valeria.
And I am your second host, Romeo Centeno.
So make sure you're following us on all other platforms so you can see more stuff like this and
More stuff like this.
what is it? TikTok and Instagram at elluchadorpod.
Oh, very nice. You got it. A lot of people forget the pod at the end. Don't forget El Luchador Pod. P-O-D. Pog. P-A-W. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that what's his name?
How you like them? I like Pogs. The
Oh.
thick time.
I thought you were talking about the spell red.
No, that's Beetlejuice.
L-S-T-E-R.
No, spell the word red. Red. S-T-R. Dude, I know all the Beetlejuice quotes. But okay. I'm naked right now.
Why is that?
I'm like actually naked right now.
I'm not.
No rings, no jewelry. Ooh, dude, this is nasty.
Okay, you just don't have rings on.
Okay, dude, we're taking too long. Let's get into it.
Oh, my
Let's do this. Oh, okay, cut real quick. I know I just cut the podcast right in the middle of it. This is actually after we already recorded. I can't believe I forgot. I have a surprise for you.
Me?
Yes, I have a huge surprise for you. I can't believe I forgot. Hold on, let me get situated. Yeah, I have a surprise for you. I can't believe I literally forgot. This is like, we already got done recording. We had to restart the cameras and everything. I am going to take you to your very first creator event.
Ooh, what?
In Miami.
In Miami?
You want to guess what it is?
Don't tell me this because you've been saying this.
I'm for real.
Wait, what is it?
Guess who we're going with? Telemundo!
Are you serious?
Guess where we're going?
Where?
It's the Latin Billboard Awards. Your boy got invited, and I was like, gang,
No way.
I need a +1.
Are you serious? Ooh.
Come on now, OG! We're going to the Latin Billboard
gosh.
Awards. We're gonna have to get
Are you
nice.
serious? I need to buy my outfit.
Yep. If we're gonna I'm gonna take you to go do a whole. You know what? We're gonna redo the series of your dress. Remember your quinceañera dress series?
Yeah.
Like we gotta get. This is the
Like,
Latin Billboard
fitted.
Awards. It's not just like any. You can't just wear like a cocktail dress. You have to
Like-
wear something nice. I'm talking about. We're gonna get like a long dress.
Ooh.
We're gonna get you some red bottoms. Nah, fuck that. No. We're gonna get you. Hey, well, I'm gonna get you right. We're gonna do your hair, your whole makeup. I'm pretty sure we're gonna walk the carpet. Your very first red carpet.
Ooh.
Are you excited or what, bro?
I'm
I can't believe I
shocked.
completely forgot to tell you that.
What? Yeah. When did you?
I'm
figure
so
this
sorry.
out?
I've been knowing this, but I've been waiting to tell you right now.
Oh my.
I'm telling you, like I know I just
gosh.
cut the episode like mid intro. That we've been done recording, and I was like, oh, I completely forgot.
Miami.
I think we're going like a week and a half. Or
No.
next week. Type
No,
shit.
no.
Right back to where we were. Sorry about that. This is past Rome, but back to this is future Rome. Back to past Rome. Sorry about that.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is actually a very special episode because we're going to introduce our very first real, actual segment. This is going to be our very first segment that we're going to coin this. This is our thing. This is like this is something that's going to continue on in the future. Our very
Okay.
first segment. It's called. I think we could change it, but I'm going to present the name. I like it, but we can change it. It's up for change. I think we're gonna call it advice from your carnal, from your carnalgas. What, bruh?
Why?
Why? Then let me see. Let me hear your fucking name for it. Let me hear your cool ass name for it.
Well, that was not cool.
Oh, let me hear your cool name then.
I need some thinking time.
That's what I thought. For now, we'll call it advice from your carnal because that's what I am. I posted on Instagram. If you guys don't follow it already, at elluchadorpod. I asked if you could ask your older brother any question or advice on anything, what would it be? And I just so happen to be an older brother. To two, actually. We've never talked about like everyone. Should we talk about like everything?
Ooh,
About everyone,
we do have-
the whole schedule. Hold on, let me give you guys the whole regime. So you guys just know myself, Valeria, and Tony, right? But that's actually not the whole crop. There's actually a lot more to it. I'm actually technically, by technicality, I am the oldest. But what?
Out of us, yeah.
Out of us, yeah. But technically, there's one more above us. We have a half sibling that's older than I am. And then we have two step siblings as well that are around Tony's age. And we also have a baby sibling that is about to turn...
She just turned 7.
She just turned 7? 7.
Probably.
So we're actually not all... it's not just us three. I bet some of you guys didn't know that. Yeah.
That is true. We are a little mysterious with that.
I've touched on it in like past TikToks and stuff like that, but we've never gotten into it. But yeah, there you go. New Centennial lore unlocked.
New characters unlocked.
Literally. But anyways, this is our brand new segment. I'm excited for this because I think I have good advice to give. And also, it should be known before I even say anything, before I get into any of the questions, this is just advice. This is not the answer, okay? So when I answer and I give my perspective from what I've gone through, right? Because I don't want you motherfuckers being like, "But Romeo from El Luchador podcast said to." No, do not fucking do that. All right? This is just, an outside perspective that we're gonna give.
Well, not mine. I think y'all should take my advice.
Dog gang. Anyways, this is just an outside perspective, maybe a different view, our own opinion on the subject, but do not go home and be like, Romeo said to do this. And he's right. No. I am only,
Like, what would we do?
Yeah, what would Romeo do? What would Valeria do? What would El Luchador do? Let's get started. Are you ready?
Yes.
You want to pick the first one?
I do.
Dude, we got so many submissions and I feel so bad. I want to answer all of them. I feel like I am everyone's older brother. Am I everyone's older brother? Am I everyone's carnalgas?
No.
All right, I'll let you choose.
Okay.
You just hit me with it.
Okay.
This is the first one, huh?
Yeah.
The very first one. This is a big moment, dude.
Number 1. Should I say the username?
Nah, because I'm not sure some people want to. Nah, let's not.
Okay.
Let's keep it low key. I will DM them and let them know that we answered the questions. But no, this is going to be completely anonymous.
Okay. From Anonymous.
From
How does my boyfriend meet my parents?
Also, with these questions, I'm putting myself like Valeria and Tony are asking me this, right? I'm going to put myself in the position. I'm going to pretend that Valeria is asking me this. So go ahead, Valeria, ask me again.
Okay, how should my boyfriend meet our parents?
Wait, I did not like that. I did not like that at all.
Ooh.
Oh, dude. Matter of fact, next one now. Okay, let's do this.
Ooh. Okay.
This is interesting. How does one introduce?
And especially because it's like a girl, because I feel like I don't know, maybe
Okay.
it's just our parents, but they treat him and Tony so much more different than how they treat me
Well,
with stuff
bruh,
like that.
you're the only girl and you're the youngest.
Okay,
You
but
like you can't get mad at different treatment, bruh.
Yes, I can.
They don't treat you like outlandishly different. Fam, be for real.
Okay. Anyways, I just need to say my piece with that.
Oh, hold on, back to the question.
Yeah, what is it?
Okay, it's how does my boyfriend meet my parents? Okay. So you're asking me this. How does ideally, I think I would say the best way to go about it would be to like, oh, but what if like her parents don't want her to have a boyfriend? Shit. Okay.
Okay, well, I mean, like, you just have to do it as
I think you just gotta do it, bro. Yo.
as possible. Like,
Well, as what?
like, what's it, like, not elegant, but like,
As
not proper.
as respectful?
Yeah.
Like respectfully?
Yeah.
With you have to do it very demure.
Very mindful.
Dude, yeah, you have to be mindful. I think you have to kind of you gotta cater to your parents. I think you gotta cater to them. So like, for example, you. If you were to, I would tell you to be like, hey, I want you guys to meet my boyfriend, and just be completely honest. And before they can even say no, already have that fool there. So then that way they can start yelling and be like, he's here. But you also have to have that conversation with your partner, be like, yo, like my parents are like this, right? I need you to shake their hand. I need you to do this. I need you to get out the car. I need you to open the door and do the very mindful shit, the tiny parts that actually do matter, because to them it matters, and to me it matters too. So I think the best way to go about it is you have to just tell them that you guys are about to meet my boyfriend.
Okay, but then what if she's like, no, novio, no? Because I feel like if we told mom, or if I told mom that, she'd be like, ¿Cómo?
Yeah.
¿Cómo que boyfriend?
Yeah.
O sea, ni lo conoces.
Yeah.
O sea.
Yeah.
So.
Well, at that point, like, what can you do? I'm not telling you to keep it low. I'm not telling you to hide it from your parents. But, like, you tried. Like, what else?
Dang.
Dude, this shit sucks, bro. This advice sucks.
Question.
Next question. Wait, hold on. I gotta do something. Okay, hold on. Let me cook. Go ahead.
If I was presenting somebody to my parents, I would just if anything, I would talk to them before it. I wouldn't even talk to obviously I would talk to my mom, but I'd be like, yeah, I would have that conversation. Like, you need to act like this. You need to say this.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, like.
So if anything, just prepare your man, and tell him how you would want him to act, and what's right, and then be like, they are very against this. They do not like that.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know them either. So I don't know. But I feel like it's just so simple. I
think it is very simple, and I think once you rip that Band-Aid off, it's like. Chill, bro. But at the same time, I also like you said, what if they don't want her to have a boyfriend? What if they're like, no, Shit. Dude, this is why being a guy is so cool, bro. Being a guy is chill.
I hate y'all.
Being a guy is chill, bro.
Bruh.
But, okay.
Yeah, no, we're stuck. We're like, dang, we're gonna get some good advice.
I was literally in the car talking about Valeria. This is gonna be like, we're gonna cook with this series. This is gonna be the new thing. Damn, we can't give no good advice. Hold on, let me use my older brother powers. Come on, bro. Link. See, I got it. I got the answer.
Just say it.
I got the answer.
Say it.
You ready? Nah, I was capping. I don't got shit. Look, I think you just you have to rip the Band-Aid, and if they really don't want to, if they're super against it, like they're like a no, it's a big no. I'm gonna say it. You're gonna have to cap. You're gonna have to cap.
Whatever makes you happy.
I'm like, you're gonna have to cap. Let's be super real right now. You're gonna have to cap. You're gonna have to be like, okay, fine. I'm not gonna date him. You're right. You're gonna have to cap. I don't. And if there's any parents listening and they're like, do not listen to this kid. Hey, maybe you should be a little bit more open-minded. You know, like what were you doing when you were fucking in high school? Hey, you gotta put yourself in the shoes too. But also, you can't be disrespectful to your parents. So maybe you could also think about it because maybe they did meet the boyfriend and they don't like him. It's for a reason. There's always a reason. Now it's up to you to break the context clues, though. You know, do they not like him just because they don't want you to have be in a relationship right now? Maybe they know that that's what's best for you, though. Or do they not like him because they saw a red flag? You got to break it down yourself. You know.
Yeah, but also you have to remember that your parents are also probably like just as scared as you are too, because it's like I don't know if this is the first person you've ever introduced to your parents or whatever, but either way, they're also gonna be freaked out because it's like a thing, you know. So just keep that in mind as well, and try to just be nice, because obviously they're not gonna agree with you if you're
you
like. You
awfully are very versed in this subject.
I'm wise.
Wise.
I'm just wise.
Síguele, güey, vas a ver. Next question. Oh, this is perfect for you. I'm going to say this username because this username is cool. Vane, VANE Santana _S asked, any tips for driving on the road for the first time? Look at you.
Go as fast as you can.
Chill, bro. Any advice sorry guys, excuse me. Any advice for first-time drivers? This is a perfect question for you. If you guys didn't know, Valeria is a first-time driver herself.
I am actually. License is loading October 26th.
October 26th?
Yeah.
The floor. There you go.
Okay.
October 26th.
Yes. I'm gonna come pick you up after.
Fuck no, boy. I'm not getting in that car. Well, anyways. First time driver advice. What you got, OG?
I would just say just don't be nervous. Like the more nervous you get, it's like don't get all tense or anything.
I think the more hesitation you're gonna have.
Yeah, just be calm. You don't have to go the speed limit. If the speed limit says 40, you could go 30. Just put on your hazards.
Oh, I was like, I looked at the camera. I was like, where are you going with this?
Or if you don't feel safe in something, then just get off the road. You have free will whenever you're driving. If you don't feel safe doing something, then don't do it. But if you do feel safe doing something, then do it with confidence. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good advice. I think the worst thing you can have as a driver is hesitation. Mm-hmm. You can't hesitate.
I hesitate a lot with yellow lights.
No, dude, you gotta know. Are you gonna say fuck it and gun it, or are you gonna stop? For me, you should stop every time, but you gotta.
For me, if I'm pulling up to a green light and I'm okay, if it turns yellow before this point, then I'm gonna stop. But if it turns yellow after that point, then I'm just gonna take it.
Well, there's a term for that, fool.
What is that?
It's called the point of no return. Oh. Once you reach the point of no return, it's I think, I want to say, I don't know how much meters is. I want to say 20, 50 meters before the light is the point of no return. That is not backed up factually. There is a number. There's a certain number of meters. It's on the book, mm-hmm. for your driver's license. There's a number of meters. It's called point of no return. You can look it up. Once you reach that point, Let's say you get pulled over by a cop because you drove through a yellow light and he pulls you over. You drove past the yellow light. You can be like, hey, I was past the point of no return. It's an actual term.
That's why he needed to learn this.
No, but yeah, it's a real thing. That's point of no return. But yeah, I agree. I think you shouldn't be hesitant, and always be wary that you're operating, heavy machinery. This is a car. This is a coal ass car.
And also have fun, like loosen up.
Chill, bro. What was the hardest part for you to learn when now that you're still learning how to drive? You're not a driver yet.
I forget to check my blind sides.
That's like the most important thing, bro. How do you forget to do that?
Okay, no, I have a few things. I have top 3 that I hate doing while I drive. Parking. I hate that shit. Fuck parking. Cancel it.
It's not that hard, fool. You haven't had the right teacher. Let old Rome teach you. I got you, OG.
No, you're gonna be worse than Dad.
Hey, you're Carnal gas. I got you, Carnal.
Okay, anyways. So then that and then lane positioning. Like sometimes I find myself like getting on the little bumps, whenever you're going into the other lane. Or the yellow lights.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Whenever you're just driving in the lane. But sometimes I go this way.
And it goes grrr.
Yeah. But it's Dad's truck that does not have a good alignment. It's Dad's truck that doesn't have brakes. It's Dad's truck that doesn't work, guys.
It does work. You're just not used to driving that big ass truck.
Yeah, bro makes me drive every day in that truck. I
good.
cannot.
It's good. You gotta learn.
I can't drive that truck.
You can't drive that little Malibu all day. That's what the Malibu is what they teach you on, right? The little Chevy Malibu. Yeah, you can't learn shit on that car. That big ass truck, that's gonna teach you everything you gotta know, and you get to learn in a big car. When you get in a small car, it's gonna be cake.
Yeah, that is true. Cause Mom's SUV is pretty easy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, but you also have to remember, she complains that you complain a lot about the brakes, but that's just the truck. That's a truck brakes a little different than fucking Mom's little what's it called? Mom's little Acura.
Oh yeah.
Or Tony's Chevy, his little his
Trailblazer.
Blazer. I'm talking about you barely hit that. Sorry, it's like this. You barely hit that brake. Fucking that thing it brakes hard, but with the truck, you kind of got to put some shit on it.
Yeah.
You kind of have
Anyways,
to put some shit on it.
speaking of, I almost rear-ended somebody last week because of that.
I almost rear-ended somebody. What the fuck? You didn't tell me about this.
Really?
No. Did you hear me? No.
No.
Nah, family. You didn't tell me about this.
Well, we were on the way to school because my dad makes me drive on the way to school at 7:30 in the morning. I haven't even opened my eyes for an hour yet. But I drive to school. That's 20 minutes away. And I don't know what was going on. I was literally braking from 100 feet away. And I was trying to do the final brake. But it started screeching. And then I was literally this far from that truck in front of me.
You're dumb.
And it was
You're dumb.
because I was trying, frena.
Why didn't you fucking brake?
I was trying.
Clearly not. You know what? I know you. I know you so well that I know you were hitting the gas instead of the brake. I know you so well. Next question.
You don't have any advice for first-time drivers?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Ask me.
Okay, so what advice would you give me?
I would say to relax.
I already said that. You can't
stay
do that.
calm. Stay calm. You're in control, and always remember that this heavy machinery is a part of you. You have to become one with the car. You have to sit down in the driver's seat and feel the car. You have to get in there. You have to feel it vibrate. Feel its power, the engine.
Double it and give it to the next person.
Feel it vibrating.
Romel!
I'm okay. Oh no, but honestly, real talk. Stay calm. You're in control of the car. The car isn't gonna do anything you don't want it to do. And like Valeria said, be prepared to make decisions. The car is only gonna go as fast as you let it go. So if you're going too fast, let go of the gas. If you want to brake, hit the brake. You're in control of the car, and just remember that the car isn't going to do anything that you don't want it to do, unless you get a bad car. Then that's not your fault though. You choose the next one. This is fun. I'm like everyone's older brother. What's up, carnal, guys? Little morrillo. What's good, fool? Listen here. Listen to your older brother.
Ooh, how do you deal with stressing about the future?
How do you deal with stressing about the future? By the way, I specifically chose questions that are like, we're bouncing off of topics right now. A lot of the questions were about these motherfucking heartbroken, bro.
Y'all hurt, huh?
Some of these fools hurt. Like all the questions were about love and how do I get over someone? How do I know if I'm in love with someone? Hey, these fools are.
We don't know either.
These must be Yvonne fans, bro. For real.
We went like. No wonder all y'all were there.
No wonder y'all were there. Shorty next to us was going through something. But anyway, what was the question?
Good question.
The question was, how do you deal with stressing about the future?
Right.
So you're asking me. Ask me.
So like how...
You gotta ask me, big bro. Big bro. Hermano. Hermano. You gotta ask me.
Bro, my dad makes us call each other.
Dude, yes.
All
Bro, when we went
the
to Mexico, my dad was like, dile, pregúntale bien, dile, hermano. And I'm like, why? I've never gone up to Valeria time out. Hermana, ¿me ayudas con esto? Hola, hermana. ¿Me podrías ayudar con esto, por favor?
Hermano.
I fucking hate when movies in Spanish talk like that. When like the dub in Spanish is like that. Bro. That's awful.
Okay.
Hola, papá. Necesito unos $1 para ir al baile de la escuela. Por favor.
Okay, next question. Come on.
Okay, yeah. So, big brother.
What's up, hermana?
How should I deal with like stress in the future?
You came to the right one.
Please shut up.
You came to the right person.
Can you answer?
Yes, I can. How do you deal with stress about the future? What kind of stress do you have about your future?
If anything,
Right now, you as a junior in high school, what are you stressing about in the future?
GPA.
You're worried
And
about your
SAT.
GPA, SAT. So you're worried about academics. You're worried about school. You're worried about the next step up. Mm-hmm. I am worried about
Rent.
I'm worried about rent. I'm worried about whether or not what I'm doing is something stable. I'm worried about making sure I'm choosing the right path for myself. I'm sure if we ask dad what he's stressed about in the future is like rent and like, work and making sure we're okay. What I'm trying to get at is that you're always going to be stressed about the future. IMO. I think you're always going to be stressed about something. There's always something to stress about. How to deal with it, though? You got to conquer the little battles, the little stuff, the now. If you conquer the now, in the future, it's gonna be done. What for? You gotta piss me off, dog. Okay.
What do you mean conquer the now?
You gotta conquer the now. Like deal with the shit that you have on your plate now.
Oh, okay.
You gotta win the little battles to win the war in the future. So you deal with the little stuff now. I'm worried about the SAT. What can I do to get ready for the SAT then? I got to study this, and that. I'm worried about my GPA. What's wrong with my GPA? Oh, it's this class that's kind of fucking me up. I got to go to tutorials for this class then. You got to deal with the little stuff first, and then, the big stuff will already be fixed by the time you get there. So if you're worried about college, you gotta deal with the little stuff. Your classes, make sure your GPA is good, make sure you're going to tutorials, turning your work on time, doing good on tests. And by the time you get to when it's time to apply to college, guess what? You did all your small battles, you took care of them. Now that you're applying to college, it's easy, and you're not gonna be dealing with shit like that. See, it's the same thing with like me, but that's a little hypocritical because I know the answer to my problems, and I, sometimes I do self-sabotage. But that's just about it. That's just how it is every day. So like sometimes I know, okay, I got to get this video out. I'd rather play the game though, and I'll sit down, I'll play the game all night, and then I got to edit all morning. So I think you just have to deal with the little stuff first. In terms about the future though, you're always going to be stressing about that. I don't think anybody really has the answers for that. Even like myself, like if you were to ask me about something with college, I would know what to say. But if I also have a question about the future, I would ask dad. Who is dad gonna ask? You're always gonna have problems with the future. Mm-hmm. But I think you gotta stick to now.
No, I agree with that too. I feel like if you just do your part and like making sure you want to get to your goal, then stuff should line up. And then if it doesn't line up, then that was not for you.
Yeah, I think the problem always looks way bigger too when you're just thinking about the end. It's like you're thinking about college. That's broad, that's a lot. And that's what you're worried about in the future. That's a lot. Okay, well, what do I have to do before that? I have to apply. What about before that? I have to do good on my tests. What about before that? I have to make sure that my classes are right. So boom, little by little, you conquer these little things. You'll realize by the time you get there to the part where it's actual college, everything else you already did leading to that is already taken care of. So you have to just deal with the little stuff. IMO. So I would say break it down. That was good. That was probably the best one yet, huh?
Why are we?
Hey.
Wait, we're getting a little better, huh?
Hey, for real. Why are we getting better at this? All right, next one. Ooh. How do I stop liking my guy best friend? Shorty.
Hey,
Shorty.
not the one to ask.
You already fucked up, Shorty. That's supposed to be your homeboy. Why did you catch feelings for him? How?
How do you stop liking them?
How do you stop liking your guy best friend?
Find icks. Find icks. And then just like that should work. Like if they too weird, if they eat messy, if you can if they ever sneeze and like boogers come out. Imagine
How is that an
happening.
ick? That is out of his control.
But it still happened. Anyways, just imagine things like that. Imagine him with those beach shoes.
The swim shoes?
Yeah.
How are those an ick? I wear
ugly.
those. I used to wear them hoes that sometimes hurt your feet.
My feetsies.
How do you get over your guy best friend? Oh, how do you stop liking him? I don't know, bruh. That's a toughie. That's a tough one.
Have you ever had you just say you haven't, huh?
I mean, I've had crushes before where I knew it wasn't gonna work, so I had to kind of figure it out. But I mean, it just kind of fades away. You kind of find someone new to crush on.
That is true.
I think you just kind of find someone new to crush on. But it's her best friend though. It's kind of hard to move on from that,
Just don't see him as that. Just see him as somebody else.
See, it's easy for you to say though. You got to get in the mindset. Yeah, best you're not getting in the mindset. I'm thinking that you're asking me this right now.
Oh yeah, might be.
You're telling me. Let me see. What would I say to you? Hermano.
Hey, check if there's something there, actually, and then if there's not, then you can move on from it and get closure.
No, she doesn't want that.
She doesn't want
do
that.
not do that. She doesn't want that. She does not want that. What's wrong with you, fool? She does not want that. You know what? I just realized this has been in the frame this entire time.
Oh.
My blanket. This is my special blanket though. I thrifted this, John.
Really?
Found it at the pulga. It's fucking dope, huh?
You're.
Um,
Okay.
How do you stop? Okay, so first, you gotta think about how you got there in the first place, right? Because it sounds to me like they've been homies for a minute, right? It's clearly her guy best friend, right? Yeah. How do I stop liking my guy best friend? So they've been best friends, and now she wants to stop liking him. Nah, fool, you're cooked.
Why are you no,
I think bro's kind of cooked.
Okay.
I think you're low key. I think you are gonna have to see if something there. But what? Damn, I don't want to say that though. What if she does and he's like, nah? Then you're gonna.
Then I'm just joking.
But also you have to. But then look, you got to think about it though. If she does that and he doesn't reciprocate that, that friendship is over, and that I think hurts even more. I think that's gonna suck even more.
So I guess you just want to weigh your options. And
I think you gotta weigh your options. Here's what I'll do for you. Here's what I'll do for you, LeBro. You're gonna have to weigh your options. You're gonna have to see, okay, if I tell him this, or if I kind of dibble dabble at it, just kind of dang, just give him some signs.
Have you seen the TikToks where it's bumping into your hallway crush and there's the only time to shoot your shot?
No.
And then they bump into each other no, it's fine. You're fine. You're fine.
No, I've never seen those. I've seen the ones that me when I walk past my little fine shit. It's just
The
him
Henry
looking straight.
Danger
Yeah.
memes?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I think you are gonna have to weigh your options. You're gonna have to either think, if I do this and they reciprocate and they're like, hey, I think I might have a crush on you too. Dub, right? That's best case scenario, IMO. I gotta stop saying that. And but what if they don't reciprocate that? Then You're caught in this weird situation where it's like now they know that I like them.
But I mean, if he's your guy best friend, I feel like you should know, like you should know what he's gonna.
And if he's also your guy best friend, you should know if it's something you actually want to. Like, you know him. Is it just like, the wow effect? Maybe you're just lonely, bruh. maybe you should, maybe you gotta like talk to another guy.
Like, I don't. Yeah, maybe you are bored or something.
Yeah, maybe you're just bored and he was like the only thing that was there at the time, and now you have this like weird like kind of attachment to him.
Yeah, maybe that's the thing. Cause like, think about how he is.
And it's like, if it doesn't work out, that's a friendship that you're gonna break, and that sucks even more, I think.
So just weigh your options and see what you're willing to lose. If
you're
it's
definitely
worth
gonna
it.
Yeah. What you're willing to lose. Yeah.
Ooh, that was so good. Do you wish you were an only child?
Fuck
yes.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Could you imagine if you were an only child? Genuinely, all jokes aside, could you imagine if you were an only child?
Okay, but if they had me like whenever they had me, you know what I mean? Or like whenever they had you.
No. You're my age, but you're the only one.
I would not want that.
What?
We were down back then.
Okay. Honestly, I didn't even think about it like that. Okay, yeah. I didn't think about it like that. You're so spoiled, bro. I was about to say I had a great childhood. You had to say that dumbass shit.
No,
okay. How about we hit it in the sweet spot when Tony was born?
No.
You were born the same time Tony was born. I think that's a good one. You get like a mix of both. You kind of get to you get to experience that just a tiny bit to know and like to learn, and then it's things are better.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like if I was the only child, I don't know. I just can't imagine it. That's the thing.
Yeah. All jokes aside, no, I don't think I would ever. No, like knowing what it's like to have siblings, especially now, like the relationship we have now, it's cool. What, bro? You always got it. You too cool, bro. You too cool. Yeah, I can never say what's on my mind. You always trying to be like, you're corny. You're like, I'm not, bro. I'm just speaking. It's like you have like a built-in best friend. Like you have to have a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I feel really bad for the people that don't.
Like it adds lore, and I would hate to have only child syndrome.
Yeah, only child syndrome. I've met some crazy only childs, and they are not
annoying.
Fun. Yeah, y'all are annoying.
Get rid of
bro.
that.
For real, y'all are actually annoying. Anyways, was that actually the question?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Wow. Do you wish you were an only child? The answer is no. Let's do.
Because also, if you were only child, like, who would you go and tell, like?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, obviously not my.
Because there's some things that you can't tell your parents. Because you're like, they're going to make it a lesson, or they're going to get mad when you just wanted to talk to someone, or they're going to blow it out of proportion. There's some things you can't tell your homies because you're like, oh, what if they misjudge me, or what if they don't,
Mm-hmm. And it's like, you guys can't, like, you can't cut me off.
Yeah, like, you literally don't have a choice. Okay, this one. We're going back to, like, and this one I feel like you can ask me this.
Okay.
I'll let you read it. You got to read it to me, little bro.
Hey, so like I have a question about something.
What's up, little bro? What's good? What happened? Speak to your old wise brother.
You older. Make this so difficult.
Your older wise brother.
Okay. So how should I have that I'm getting older and would like more freedom convo with mom and dad?
Say it again.
So how to have that I'm getting older? Whoa, redo. How to have that I'm getting older and would like more freedom convo with parents.
That's a toughie. I think that's a good one for us. So, I think growing up in a Hispanic household, you see this quite often, right? I think some parents are much more overprotective than others. I think, based on my experience with my parents,
I I mean, did you ever have a talk with mom and dad where you're like, listen, like...
No, but
I'm
there was
getting-
times where I would be mad, you know, like they wouldn't let me do shit sometimes. I'd be like, bruh, everyone else is doing it. Like, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
And like, it was simple shit like
Sleepovers!
like going over to sleep over at Dylan's house and they get mad at me and I'm like, brother, I have some friends that are going out to parties getting pissed drunk and you're getting mad at me because I want to go play Pokemon Go with my friends. Like there was during quarantine, mom would not fucking let me go play Pokemon Go with Dylan. That's all I wanted to do and she would not let me. She would get so mad at me and I'm like, bruh, there's people getting high, people getting drunk, doing drugs and all this shit. I had homeboys getting arrested and I was like, bruh, I'm trying to go play Pokemon Go. Anyways, you know, stuff like that. My curfew was 12 till I moved out. I was a whole ass 22-year-old with a 12 a.m. curfew. Dylan had to come sneaking me out of my house. A whole ass 20-year-old. I was talking about, hey dog, park down there.
Don't be
A
loud,
whole
bruh.
fucking college student sneaking out of my house because it was past my curfew.
Oh my goodness.
But here's the thing. I think a lot of people kind of hear that and they're like, nah, those kind of parents are OD. You know, you also have to have respect for your parents because you are under their roof, right? I think it also depends on your age, though. So if you were to ask me this right now, if you were to tell me that, like what, like I want to have more freedom, I'd kind of tell you, I'd be like, honestly, bro, like you got a lot of freedom. You honestly do.
Yeah.
Like you honestly do have a lot of freedom. I think mom and dad let you do pretty much everything you want to do. And I'm sure, I know there's things here and there that mom and dad probably like don't let you do, or they're like, they make it more of a deal than it has to be. But I think you also have to think about age, you know, like when are you asking for this freedom? Are you really ready for this freedom? You know, like, do you really want to, you know,
And also, like, what are you asking for, too? Like,
Yeah.
You can't be asking to, like, Mom,
why can't my boyfriend sleep over? Like
Yeah,
that's
like-
bro, be for real, dog. Like, come on. You're a whole ass high schooler
Yeah.
trying to do this. But for example, for me, when I did get old and I was in college and I was still living with mom, I was still living with y'all at mom's house and I was fucking 20 years old, can't go out past 12. It was one of those things where, yes, I am older, but I'm still under my parents' roof. You know, I didn't get my ears pierced till I moved out, but I was like, I have to listen. I don't have a choice. They're my parents.
Were you ever scared that you're going to get kicked out?
Nah. Getting kicked out? No, I never was scared of that.
Then why didn't you do it?
Well, because it was like, because I listened to my parents, bro. That's why. Because mom and dad said no, so I was like, fuck, all right, no, it is. I'm not like you and Tony. Fucking say no, and you're like, I'm gonna go to Mexico and do it. I listened, bro. They said no, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till I move out, but I'm gonna do it. They couldn't get mad at me for that.
True that.
I had already moved out.
True that.
So I think you kind of have to like, you have to also think about, why are they saying no? Like, why are they saying no realistically, and be honest with yourself. Like, really think about it. It's because they don't want me to go out. My parents are fucking lame. They're too strict. No, think about it. You have to think about it.
And also be reasonable. Like, don't be asking and be like, yeah, no, could you extend my curfew to like 4 a.m?
And
Like,
yeah. You have to
know?
be reasonable. And I say this, but I'm pretty sure I had this convo with mom. And I was like, you guys don't let me do anything, bro. It was for like a good reason. Like, it was like Thursday and I was trying to go out. And I had school next morning. Like and I get it, there is outliers here, right? There is some parents are maybe, way more strict than others. I understand not everyone's situation is the same. But for the most part, your parents kind of know best. I say that, but I was also very mad at my mom for not letting me go out when I was like, in high school.
Yeah, like you don't, and it's like you. Just
That's why I was like, this is a
pick
good
your
question for
battles.
you.
You just have to like pick your battles.
That's a good one.
honestly.
You have to pick. You have to pick. Yeah. Like, do I want to go out tonight? But there's this big party going on next week. Oh, I should maybe not ask for this one and go. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
So that's kind of how I think about it, cause.
But let's be real. You honestly have the most freedom out of all of us at your age.
You think so?
I know so.
Low key, yeah.
Yeah.
You think at my age right now, what were you doing? Like, what would you ask to like? What were you studying years like?
What was I asking to do?
reading?
Like what was I? Probably like go out with the homies. Like, mom would always say that she would rather me have my friends over right? And you're like, at least you're here. At least I know you're here. And I'm like, why?
I
There's nothing to
hate that.
fucking do here.
Yeah.
And like, you know how the house is built. Like, you can hear everything. Not that I'm hiding anything, but like I'm hanging out with with the homies, right? We were talking about some dumbass shit, and I don't want you guys listening to it.
Like, yeah.
And I never understood that. I never got that. I was like, what is the point of that? What's the difference? Now that I look back, though, it's like, okay, I kind of see it. But you know, I get it.
don't.
I know you don't. But
Tell me.
wait till. Oh, it's different when you're. It's not something I could just tell you. It's different when you look at things differently when you're older. You're like, okay, mom was right. Que si me hubiera pasado algo. I'm trying to go out at like fucking 2 a.m.
Dude.
Or I'm trying to stay out with the homies. And like, be for real. I know you're. I'm like, I'm gonna go hang out with fulano or fulana, and then you guys are gonna go do some other shit though. You know it is like, and you know. Looking back now, sometimes I'm like, yeah, do not let her fucking go because I know what she's about to go do over there.
Bruh.
So like, don't, hey, come on.
So it's your fault. They don't be letting me go. Nah,
Next,
no.
next question.
We got some beef now.
Next question.
So we might have
You
to.
can choose next one.
Okay.
I hope we're giving some good advice right now. Hold on, let me check on the camera. Now we chilling, bro. Big chilling. Oh, by the way, do you guys fuck with the new setup? How did I completely forget? New couch alert. Ooh. The boy had to upgrade. Yes, sir. We got a new couch. Dylan and I over here at the crib. We just tossed the old couch this morning. Sorry about that. We had to take a quick break. I was about to pee my pants.
I like making videos like this.
Like Q&A videos where we kind of have to use our brains.
In some kind of way.
All right, next one. This is a good one. This is one that I can relate to very well, which is why I chose it. I feel like I'm going to put myself that Tony's asking me this right now. Tony's asking me this, okay? I'm going to pretend that you and Tony do look alike. Does college get any better? Parentheses, I've been stressing lately. Does college get any better? So we've never actually talked about this. I hated college. I hated UNT. It was awful. It was a terrible time. I transferred out of so right out of high school, I went straight to UNT with my best friend, which is awesome. Living in a dorm, it was so cool. I want you to, experience that. I think everyone should experience living in a dorm. It was a lot of fun. But even though I was living with my best friend and having the time of my life, I was by myself. I fucking hated being there. I don't know if I got homesick. I don't know if it was like.
Bro, it was 40 minutes away.
And that's the thing. I was literally 40 minutes away from my house. Going back home was a 40-minute drive, right? Nothing. I live 40 minutes from home now, but I don't know why I hated it. After my one semester, my freshman year semester, after one, I transferred out. I went straight to Collin, which is what I should have done straight from the jump. I should have just went straight to community college right after that. Anyways, that's a different topic. Does college get any better? I say yes. That's one of my biggest regrets is transferring out of UNT. I should have just stuck with it. I should have because my grades were terrible. I was not doing good in school. I was in academic probation right after my freshman year. So like it was bad, bro. I was down bad. And I couldn't bring myself to do it. I was going to the tutorials. I was going to my professor's hours after class. I was going to the tutorial hours. I was meeting up with the teacher students, and I just couldn't bring myself to like learn the fucking curriculum. I couldn't do it, and I hated it. And I was so convinced that it was a school, and it wasn't. It was literally just me. No me ponía las pilas.
Really?
Yes, bro. It was terrible. I think college does get better, but you have to be the one to kind of start that process, which I didn't. That's honestly one of my biggest regrets ever, is not applying myself better that freshman year of college. Eventually, I got back and I went back after Collin. But once I got to Collin, I was like, dude, this sucks more. Like I should have stayed over there, because then school was easy. Community college was way easier than UNT. It was. The curriculum, right? Academically, was way easier. But there was add-ons to it, because now I was back home. I got a job. I was back under mom and dad's roof, back to their rules, back to the curfew. And there was so much shit. I wish I would have just applied myself more at UNT. I wish I would have not left, dude. I gave up. I literally, in every sense of the words, gave up. And that sucked. So I would say it does get better, but you have to apply yourself. It's a completely new realm, right? I was very uncomfortable I was not subject to change. I was not like used to it. I didn't want anything to change. And once it did, shit got weird, right? I did not like it. So like all these things were changing at once. I wish I wouldn't have given up on it. So it does get better, but you have to, apply yourself.
Like, it's not gonna be fun if you're just like go to class and then go to your dorm. Like, you have to find like little outlets.
You have to get involved. Oh my god, dude, you have to get fucking involved. I rushed for a little bit. I rushed a frat for a tiny bit. I didn't even. It was like the very beginning, right? They got me. They got Dylan and I both. They got us, right? They got us, and it got all the way up to the bids. So basically, a frat bids you that we want to put a bid on you, and we got a bid. We got several bids, but we got a bid from this one, and it was all the way up to the last thing we ever did at that frat was the bid party. There's a part where you have to say like anyone that's every frat goes to this thing, all their members go to it, and anyone that's gonna start rushing attends to it. You say your name and what frat you're gonna rush. And then you go to the frat, and it's like the beginning of it all, and we did that. I went up there. I was like Romeo Centeno, so and so, and we went there, and we did it. That night we had a bid party. That was the last thing we ever did. Never went back after that. Never went back after that. But what I mean by that is you should get involved in stuff, right? I'm not saying rush a frat. I'm saying get involved. Get involved. Even you in high school, get involved. Get involved.
Jinx,
like,
double jinx.
Do the stuff. Like, it's fun. I don't understand where this whole stigma of like trying things and being in clubs and like that is uncool. That shit is so cool. To me, that's cool. You know what? That's one piece of advice I wish I could go back and tell myself. Is like being in clubs and stuff like that. That's fucking cool. I wish I would have done that more. I wish I would have joined I love Overwatch. I love that. I wish I would have joined like a fucking gamer club or something and like been part of the gaming team. That would have been so cool. Or like, I don't know, I like to work out. I wish there was a workout club at UNT. But I was like, that's fucking lame, bro. That shit, only weirdos go to that. I look back, I'm like, I'm so lame for that shit. That's such an L mindset to have. That's fucking lame. That's lame.
That's why you didn't like enjoy it. Because you had that mindset. It's also about your mindset.
It's about the mindset.
Like, if you're closed off thinking everything that it's weird, everything is embarrassing,
yes.
then
yes.
Like, you're not going to get very far.
Yeah. And like, it does get better. College gets way easier. So if you're struggling with college right now, if you're like, dude, I fucking hate it here. And granted, I don't know your situation, right? There's probably a whole lot more outliers. I think more often than not, you know exactly what you have to do to fix your problem. It's actually doing it. It's actually like I get those, I get the comments all the time. Oh, I want to start content creating. How do I start? You know how to start, bro. You just record a fucking video and post it. That's exactly how you do it. But I think like you start making up all these excuses like, oh, but I don't have the right camera for this. Or I should get a microphone though. I don't have a mic. But what if so-and-so says this? Or what if, bruh. Same thing with like regular shit. Same thing with school. So I think you gotta apply yourself though. You gotta try.
And also
you gotta
trial
try
and error.
Yeah.
Like, just if something doesn't go good, doesn't mean everything is gonna go bad.
So yes, college does get better. Oh, is this a long one?
Yeah. So
this is like a situation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one isn't like a straight up question. I know which one it is. It's like it's a girl, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Shorty sent us a situation, which is also cool. So I will try and do my best.
Okay.
Go ahead, little bro.
I got accepted to my dream university, Penn State. Yeah. I'll be majoring in criminal justice, but everyone is telling me to forget about Penn State and start off at community college and later transfer.
Oh.
I don't have anything against community college, but we're talking about my dream university. What decision should I make? Should I do what everyone is telling me to do, or should I go straight to Penn State?
Damn.
So
hold on, let's break it down. This is a very relatable question, low key.
Okay.
Going to Penn State, that's a big deal. Is Penn State an Ivy League school, no?
I don't know, but it's
a big. Penn State is a prestigious university. This is a great fucking place to go. Criminal justice, Tony. That's Tony's major. Hey,
that boy T.
Look at you, that boy T. Everyone's telling her to go to community college first, but she wants to go straight to Penn State.
I mean, is it like financial reasons? Is it
Right, yes. So let's start there.
Okay.
Can you financially even go?
That is
That's the first thing I think you should ask yourself. I'm telling you because okay. But can you go in the first place? Before, the dream. I get it's your dream, but can you even go? Mm-hmm. Let's say you're like, fuck it. I'm going to go regardless if I can afford it or not. I'll get a loan. Bro, do you actually want to do that though?
And also, like, who asked you, like what college did you go to? Oh, I feel like a lot of people ask.
Well, here's the thing though. When you go to a community college and then you transfer to university, when you graduate, there's nothing that says went to so and so community college then UNT.
I know, but
you just graduate from whatever university you graduated from.
That's also like the FOMO of it also, because like all your friends are probably gonna go to packing for dorms, hey, 3 days before I leave type stuff, So that's also like another way to view it. Obviously, community college is the smarter way, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
that's what honestly, I'm gonna be super straight up. Being someone that had the exact same situation happen, and I did it. I went to a university, and like I said, I fucking hated it. And I transferred right out. Went to community college. Even though the reason why I liked it was because why I didn't like a university was like my own personal reason, right? I feel like it's maybe not very relatable. I don't know what it was. I think I was homesick. I think it was like, the change. I didn't like it. I went, even though all that, I still wish I would have started at community college. That's just myself. I wish I would have started at community college. Not only do you save a shit ton of money, you're going to be taking the exact same classes that you're doing at community college that you are at a university. Okay? Now, with what you just said, that is extremely true because that's what made me go to UNT. That's what got Tony to go to tech. Because remember, Tony wanted to go to community college first. He wanted to go to Collin. And all his friends started applying to a university. So all of Tony's friends were seniors, right? He saw all of them go to university. You see all your friends talking about, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there. And I know it makes community college look like this plan B. When it's not, bro. It's not. It's the same shit. I promise you're not going to miss out on anything. What about the college experience? We're going to get the same shit when you get there. You're going to get the exact same shit when you get there. The bars aren't going anywhere. The parties aren't going anywhere. The huzz aren't going anywhere. You're going to do the same thing, except you're not going to come out with $1 million in debt. Okay?
Debt is like...
Yes.
Especially like student loans.
Yes,
guys.
bro. I am very against that. I am very fortunate to have zero, because I had very good financial aid. I applied to a lot of scholarships. I applied to a shit ton of scholarships. I got a lot of them. Because there's scholarships for everything, bro. Everything. You can get a scholarship just because your eyes are green. Did you know that? There's a scholarship just because you're Hispanic.
Dude, okay.
The Hispanic
how do you
scholarships.
even find them?
You literally...
Some of them are scams, dude.
Well, you gotta find the right ones, bro.
How?
You gotta find the right ones. You just gotta fucking do some research. Figure out if it's legit or not. Email the whoever is sponsoring this scholarship. You gotta figure it out. I applied to like no shit 30 scholarships.
Oh. Okay.
And like I got it. Like I got most of it paid for. I think I paid like $8,000 for my first semester at college, which is fucking crazy considering I went to a university.
Dang.
I also had FAFSA though. I had the full FAFSA. I
Said,
think it was like $6,900.
Really?
$6,900. $6,900. I think is that still the max?
I thought they gave 2012.
Fuck no, boy. Unless they changed it. When I applied, the max was like
17 actually. They gave us a lot.
They gave Tony way more than, if I remember correctly, when I applied and I got what I was gonna get, my teacher told me that's the max. That's really good. Like that's the max. And it was like either it was 6,900 or it was 9,600. It was one of the two. I don't remember. But I had a lot of that. Anyways, I think you have to break it down. Like, do you actually Why do you want to go? I get it's your dream, but you're going to get the same classes.
You can transfer in it later.
And you can transfer in later. Okay. I don't want to miss out on anything. You're not going to miss out on anything, though. You know, it's all going to be there later. But selfishly, I still went because I was like, I don't care. I refuse to miss out on this shit.
No, not gonna lie.
So, like, trust me, I get it. I think at the end of the day, you're asking me this, but I think you know what you want to do. I think Shorty knows what you want to do. Because deep down, like, you know what you want. Same thing with earlier. Shorty that was like, how do I get over my boy best friend? I know what you want to do. You know what you want to do, so just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it, but also don't be dumb. If you can't afford it, don't. It's you know, the consequences later are going to be so much more to deal with. I think you got to figure it out. Can you financially actually go to Penn State?
Don't set yourself up for failure either.
Yeah, it's not that worth it, all right?
Amazing that you got in. Like,
yeah,
that's
oh shit,
crazy.
You're right. Congratulations on that. That's
like,
fucking
that should
awesome.
be enough for you, honestly.
Yeah.
If you don't end up going. But, you know, make the smarter decision. But if you can't afford it, then do whatever make you happy.
Yeah, and I'm not saying if you can afford it, like, if you can pay for it in full. No. If you can go, though, if you can financially afford it, I say fuck it, pull the trigger and go. It's your dream. It's your dream. I changed my major 3 times, though. Always remember that. Like, everything is going to change. I changed my shit 3 times. When I went in there, I was a chemistry major my freshman year. And
what were you trying to do with that?
I was going to become a dentist, bro. That was you remember? Yeah.
I think I do, actually.
I was a chemistry major when I went to college, and I wanted to be a dentist. I was going to be an orthodontist. And then I changed it to kinesiology. And then I changed it to business and advertisement. And now I'm going to change it again. I'm going to change it again to finance.
Damn.
I think it would best help me with what I'm doing now with this.
True that.
Anyways, yeah. I think it's really awesome that you got in. Super dope. Can you financially afford it? If you can't, I think community college is your best option. Penn State is not going anywhere. It's going to be right there forever. I think if you're like, fuck it, I don't care. I refuse to miss out on what my friends are doing. I want to be with everyone else. I don't want to feel like I'm being left behind or that I'm doing less, which you're not. I 1,000,000% am telling you that you're not, but I understand because so many people told me the same thing, and I was like, fuck that. I don't care. I want to go to university with my friends. Then do it. But, you know, just know that
Like, you know your situation.
Yeah, you know your situation better than anyone else. Be realistic with yourself and ask yourself these questions. But that's my advice. That's the best.
But I don't know, though.
Hey, but I don't know. Mind you, though. Hey, yeah, that's the best I can give you, though, little bro.
Hello.
This is a good question. This is a. How do I get my girl's strict parents to like me? I'm gonna repeat the question. How do I get my girl's strict parents to like me? First of all, homeboy, you're not alone here, okay? I think I'm very well versed in this subject. I've been there. I've been there, so I have a lot of empathy for you, and I know how like sticky this situation is. I've been there. You remember? I've been in them trenches. This question is a hard one. How do I get my girl's strict parents, right, is what he said. How do I get my girl's strict parents to like me? Well, carnal gas, this is hard because you got to see it from two POVs. I see it in his. I've been in his shoes. But I can also see it from the perspective of the girl's strict parents being our parents. So I see it, I can see both ways. Now look, my first question is why don't her parents like him?
Yeah, like if it's some outlandish reason, like
then I get it. Which I've been in both. I've been in the situation where there's a reason why they don't like me, and I've been in the position where where they just don't like me because they don't want their daughter to have a boyfriend. Period.
Really?
Yeah, I've been in both.
Wait, what was the reason? What was the actual reason?
Well, the one I'll bleep it out. And then it was parents.
They actually didn't have a reason.
They just didn't have a reason. They just didn't want.
His parents loved you.
Eventually. So that's what I'm saying. And you know, eventually they fucking loved me, bro.
Yes.
Like they were like to the point where to this day, they still like wish me a happy birthday. They still, Merry Christmas. So I'm just saying, you came to the right guy. You came to the right person, bro.
We gotta sit up and
So yeah, matter of fact, let me sit up for this one. So I'm gonna be honest. There's really nothing much you can do, bro. When your significant other's parents don't like you, you have to assess the situation. Why don't they like me? Did I do something, or are they just strict like that? When they're just strict like that, you gotta win them over.
Don't give them also like a reason not to like you. Like you have to be thoughtful about like what you do, what you say around like someone's strict parent.
Exactly, that's a good one, bro. That is a good one. I'm not gonna lie, I fucked up there.
What is it? This?
We did like an extra 2 steps.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, there it is. We were doing an extra step.
Yeah.
Anyways, I fucked up there before. I've done something so that gives them a reason not to like me.
Okay, let's say that that person did do it. How do you bounce back from that?
How do you bounce back from that? You have to make up for your mistakes. You have to, own up to it.
Actions speak louder than words.
Your actions speak way louder than your words. You have to own up to what you did and just say, fuck it, what's next? How can I bounce back? You have to bounce back. Again, this is the scenario in which you did something to make them not like you, right? You have to win them. You have to win them back over. You fucked up. You fucked up. You have to let them know I fucked up. I know I fucked up. This is you also can't be like, this is what I'm gonna do. You have to show them. Mm-hmm. Actions speak louder than words. Now let's go back. Now we're in a situation where they just don't like you because they don't want their daughter to have a boyfriend. How do you deal with that? I want to ask you, how do you deal with that? I want to see what you have to say. Because I've been there. They just don't want. They're like, no, we don't know. You can't have a boyfriend.
Just like, not try to like prove them wrong, but like just don't give them like what I just said. Don't give them like a reason to say that. Don't give them a reason to feel like, they're or whose daughter.
You're not giving them a reason. They just don't want you to have one. Mom and dad don't want you to have a boyfriend.
What would I want him to do about that? Like, how would I want?
No, well, now as the guy, how do you deal with that? As the guy, how do I deal with my girlfriend's parents not liking me because they just don't want her to have a boyfriend? Mom and dad say you're too young. Why? No, you don't need that. No, you're not allowed to have a boyfriend. But you already have a boyfriend. And this is a scenario, fool. This better not be fucking real. This is a scenario I'm setting up for you right now. You see what I mean, though?
Yeah.
See?
Well, I mean, you can't do anything about that. That's the thing. Like,
that's the right answer.
That sucks.
That's the right answer.
You're not going to go over there and be like, I want your daughter, yada, yada.
Yeah, and I mean, also, you have to think about it. Unless you're older, if you're like in high school type shit, you can't go up to and be like, I want to date your daughter. Like, what are you going to do, bro? You're 12. You're fucking 16. Maybe pushing 18. There's not really much you can do, OG. The only thing you can do is set your best foot forward.
Yeah, like maybe just don't introduce yourself as like trying to, like as your end goal. Like, I want to be your daughter's girlfriend. Maybe just start off as friends first.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it.
Start off as friends,
Hey, Dad, this is my friend, Fulano.
Yeah.
And you can be like, I'm your daughter's friend.
Yeah, and that's it. Just build from there, but like obviously don't be like.
Yeah, build a relationship there with her parent. That's a good one. I never used that. I wish I would have known that. I wish somebody would have had a podcast with this advice back in the Disney. That's a good one. I haven't thought of that.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I think when you're in that situation, there's not really much you can do. you kind of just have to do your best
And
to.
also listen to your parents. If they don't want you
Yeah,
dating like
that true.
this,
That too.
like if you're trying to present them some kind of like really big age gap or something, or like
Yeah. First of all, weirdo alert.
really big age gap,
Like,
really big.
if you're telling me that this guy can't get a girl his age and his grade, and he's got to stoop down to somebody way younger than him, that's a red flag.
No, like if it's
That's
like
literally
5 years,
that's super senior
like 5
behavior.
years is a little weird.
Nah, more than
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Less than that could also.
No more.
It could,
You just said more, so.
the less than that too. Are you projecting right now? I feel like you're projecting right now.
Like,
You're projecting right now.
me, I haven't said anything.
Okay, me neither. Anyways, let's say in a hypothetical world.
Making up a scenario.
Yes. Family, I think you have to pick and choose your battles too, right? Chill, bro. For real, lock in. When it's your suegros, bro, you can't change somebody's point of view. You can't, as much as you want to, you can't. And that's point blank period. Only thing you can do, in my opinion, or at least that's what I did, you just gotta present yourself the best way you can. You can't, like you said, big one, can't give them a reason not to like you. They already don't fuck with you. You can't give them a reason more not to. There's small things you can do here and there. If you have a job, if you work at like, alright, but hold on. I'm gonna just give y'all one of something that I did. Bae, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just answering this question, okay? I don't even like talking about this, but I used to work at Taco Casa. So, maybe slide by with a uniform, show them that you're a hardworking individual. Slide by with some tacos. Hey, te dejé esto aquí, it's from my friend. That's what Shorty would say to her parents. It's from my friend. I'm just saying. That worked.
Cheat code.
Cheat code right there. But, there's not really much you can do about somebody not liking you. Now, in my head right now, you're asking me this. I'm going to pretend like you're my age, though. Let's say they're not this individual isn't in high school. This is a grown folk, right? They're 24, 23. And your suegros don't like you. Ain't nothing changed, bro. There's literally nothing you can do about it. And it sucks. You can't do anything about it. Each one has their own, each person has their own opinion. Again, you have to remember that this is an OG, right? Put yourself in their shoes as well. You kind of have to see things a little different. It's easy for me because I have you. So I can put myself in mom and dad's shoes and be like, okay, why wouldn't they want Valeria to have this? Or why wouldn't they like Valeria's boyfriend, right? So I guess it's a little easier for me to see both sides of the coin.
Navigate the situation.
I gotta
see the
scope
bigger
out the
picture.
scenery. But there's nothing much that, for example, I would be able to do. You see what I mean? There's nothing much that this guy would be able to do if you're older, right? Mm-hmm. And, your suegros don't like you. I don't think shit changes. You just can't give them a reason not to like you. Present yourself the best way you can.
And
Show
also,
them that you are, it's okay. Like, look at me. It's cool. It's cool for me to date your daughter. Like, look at me. Like, present yourself correctly. Don't show up at somebody's crib, right? It's your first time picking up the daughter, your shorty. Don't show up and not open the door to the car. Don't show up and not knock at the door. They already don't like you. Least you could do is go shake somebody's hand. Don't show up, right? Todo fodongo. Look, bro. I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that. I know it sucks. I've been in that position.
And also, prove to them that, you're not just, messing around.
Yeah, but at the same time, bro, you don't got to kiss nobody's ass, bro. As long as your lady likes you, you're treating your lady correctly, and they'll eventually see that. And, good things come to good people. You should just continue to be a W man's, continue to show respect to your lady and treat her accordingly. I think they will notice that and, eventually come around. But again, always present yourself accordingly. Give them a reason to like you. Give them a reason to change their mind. But also, bro, you not. Fuck all that too sometimes. You don't got to kiss everybody's ass, bro. You can't change somebody's mind. You've tried your best. You've done it all. What else can I do? They still don't fuck with you? Bro, as long as your girl's happy, what else can you do? There's not really much you can do. Fuck, bro. Ain't not much you can do, bro. What else can you do? I get it. You fucked up one time. Like, what else can you do, bro? Fuck. Damn. I'm sick of this shit, bro.
Cut the cameras.
Hey, this is hypothetical, though. This is all hypothetical. This is all hypothetical, though. But I've been in your shoes, OG. You just gotta, I think we hit it.
Just don't dig yourself like a deeper hole. Don't make the situation worse for yourself. That's all.
If anything, build a ladder.
Ooh.
That was tough. That's it, though. That was fun.
That's right.
I enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed.
We got like better.
Yeah, we slowly got better as it went. That was that was our very first time doing advice from your carnal. I like that name.
Take everything we say with a grain of salt also.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is just
this
is just opinion. This is an outside POV. We're just giving you maybe some food for thought. I hope we did well.
And also, let us know what y'all would do in these like situations.
Yeah. Comment down below because again, you never know what someone is. It's like when you're in school. The teacher used to always say, "Don't be afraid to ask a question because maybe somebody else has the same exact question, but they're too scared to ask." You never know. You could answer somebody's question. Maybe there's several people that are going through the exact same situation. Like maybe there's another carnal gas over there whose suegros don't fuck with them. You see? So make sure you follow us on the gram because that's where we did this poll. I think eventually what we're gonna do if people fuck with this, low-key, this might just be next Tuesday's episode, because we got so many.
We did get
so many responses, and I wish I could respond to all of you. I feel like I'm all of you's older brother.
Or if y'all want different prompts, then let us
know.
Oh
yeah. Maybe we should do a prompt because a lot of you guys are just heartbroken. Mm-hmm. Maybe we should do a prompt like advice when it comes to like love, advice when it comes to school, advice when it comes to this, and like you guys can ask us questions about that subject. I think that would low-key be better. We can make a Google Doc so people can start submitting their things on Google. Because I saw like that girl, she sent a screenshot from her notes because the situation was too long. I also want to know that. I want to know some like tea, like maybe it's like a crazy sitch. I'm trying to know the sitch.
Ooh, are you nosy?
I'm trying to rise. Okay, I want to know, bro. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 11, El Luchador Pod. Damn.
Lucky 11.
I'm not gonna lie, I miss Tony. I miss our third.
The boy T.
I miss our third. I miss our T.
It doesn't look like he's missing us.
That motherfucker not missing us, bro. He having the time of his life.
Like every night, he sends us like little snaps.
This dude's always getting lit. Yep. But make sure you guys follow us on the gram. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. We're going to start posting, actually today, I'm going to post the very first clip. We're going to start clipping, start making clips. So make sure you guys follow us on those. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Remember, every single Tuesday. With that, I think that's a wrap. Another episode. Dub.
Ooh.
Oh, my brain is fried. Oh!
Ew.
Damn, I feel bad for bro. His suegros don't fuck with him. Oh. Oh.
Ouch.
Mmm.